Hello, and welcome to the RANGROO's unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the LEOPARD I-V VERKENNING reconnaissance tank for the Netherlands. So, during the 50s and 60s in West Germany, they needed to develop a newer and advanced tank, main battle tank, as the tanks they were using were the M48 and M47 Patton tanks, which were developed in the late 40s and were pretty out of date by the 60s. So they got to work on developing a new tank. Now the interesting thing is that the Germans and the French had a very different tank philosophy compared to like USSR and the Americans, because they realised that how effective anti-tank weapons from ATGMs to heat ammunition to bombs, so on and so forth, were so bloody powerful, yet to develop a tank to have enough armour to defend yourself from said weapons would pretty much make it an immobile pillbox bunker, because you'd need so much armour to make it invulnerable. So they pretty much just said, bugger it, who needs armour then? And they developed tanks that were mainly focused to do with speed and firepower, and that said tank ended up being developed in the mid-60s was the LEOPARD I, and simply put, it's a fast, light tank. Yeah, it has a pretty good gun. It uses the British 105L7, and they developed a lot of different variants of this LEOPARD from the A1 to the A5. Now, LEOPARD 1 is also used in an awful lot of European countries' arsenal. It was heavily exported to all NATO-friendly and other countries like Canada, for example, who are not in Europe. And of course, Netherlands ended up getting a lot of these LEOPARD 1s. They don't use them today. They mainly phased them out in the late 90s, but there are still a few in use in some more support roles like reconnaissance. In-game, the LEOPARD I-V VERKENNING is a 65-point Netherlands reconnaissance tank, and it has two weapons available to it. The first weapon being the L7A3 105mm cannon with 37 rounds available to it, with a range of ground of 2,275 meters, 65% accuracy, 50 round movement, 15 AP, 3 HE and a rate of fire of 10 rounds a minute, making it a rather good gun. It's accurate, it has long range capability, and it shoots at a very good fire rate. The only real downside is it is rather low in AP, only 15, but you do also have to realise that this is a kinetic energy weapon, so the closer you get, the more damage you're going to be dealing. And secondly, we got a machine gun on top of a tank, a 7.62 machine gun. And if you take a look at its miscellaneous stats, it's 8 frontal armour, 3 on the side, 2 out back and 2 up top. 10 HP, medium size, and optics are very good, as it is a reconnaissance tank at a speed of 65 km an hour and 110 while on road. Also, because it's a reconnaissance tank, it does have a little bit of stealth capability and a very good autonomy of 600 km. Now, it is year restricted to 1985, and it can be brought up in mechanised, armoured, motorised, and support decks. Now, in battle, LEOPARD I-V VERKENNING is a very solid reconnaissance tank choice. By itself, the LEOPARD I-V is a pretty decent tank. It ain't exactly amazing, but with the reconnaissance traits that it gets, such as improved optics and the stealth capability, it really makes it shine quite a lot. Because if you're doing an armoured push with your LEOPARD 2A5s and 2A4s and all the other stuff, it's a great tank to help you support, as it has the range, the firepower, and the optics, and also the stealth capability to be able to help you spot and kill the stuff that may stop your armoured push, such as an ATGMs and whatnot. And it's a very solid choice for the Netherlands. It's a good little supporting tank. Yes, it won't really do all that well against heavy and super heavy tanks, but against mediums and lights and APCs and other infantry guys, it can do quite a bit of damage. And that's what makes this my unit of the week. It's nothing crazy, but especially with this new Netherlands tech and the Leopard 2A4s and 2A5s they get, this makes it a really great supporting tank for those armoured pushes. And it's a lot of fun, and it's reasonably priced at 65 points. It ain't exactly a Bradley M3A2, but it can get the job done. And I'm going to leave it at that. This has been another RANGROO's Unit of the Week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.